Hey guys, I have a book for us today. It is called Princess Penelope's Parrot. Princess Penelope's birthday was always a big occasion, and this year was no exception. Look at her up there with all her presents. Princess Penelope's dress had ruffles on its ruffles. Can you guys see how ruffly her dress is? Her presents were fabulous. Roller blades studded with jewels, a bathing suit woven from a rare peacock feathers, and a 16-wheeler. Can you see her bike? How come it has 16 wheels on it? The cake was 7 layers high and made with genuine llama's butter. The top of the cake was decorated with a golden cage. Within that golden cage was a beautiful parrot. "Gimme!" said Princess Penelope, her mouth stuffed with cake. "Gimme, gimme, gimme!" Quickly her servants stood one on top of the other and plucked the golden cage from the top of the cake and presented it. Oh my goodness. Can you see the parrot way up there? Does she sound like she's being very nice? "Mine!" said the princess. "Mine, mine, mine!" Dribbling cake crumbs, she zoomed off her chamber with the cage. Then she waited for the parrot to say something. The parrot said nothing. "Talk, big beak!" demanded the Princess Penelope. The parrot said nothing. So look at her dragging off the parrot and shaking his cage. Does the parrot look like he's a very happy parrot? "Speak, or I'll rattle your cage!" The parrot said nothing. And the princess grew annoyed. "All righty then, I'll put on you a ball and chain." The parrot looked miserable. Gritting her teeth, the princess hissed, "Look, bird brain, I'm about to pluck all your feathers out one by one." Still, the parrot said nothing. Furious, the Princess Penelope marched right up to the cage and stared at the parrot, nose to beak, and yelled, "Why don't you just get lost, knothead?" But the parrot did not get lost. It stood in silence, nibbling forlornly on the precious few bird seeds the princess flicked his way. Princess Penelope glared at the parrot, snarling, "Stupid buzzard!" One day, Princess Penelope received a message that young Prince Percival would be stopping by their palace on his way to build sandcastles at the beach. Neither one of them looked very happy. Would you like to be Princess Penelope's parrot? I don't think I would. Although they had never met before, Princess Penelope had long ago decided that she would marry Prince Percival. When she grew up, he was the richest prince in the land. Not just a little rich, but rich, rich, rich. She could just picture herself as Mrs. Prince Percival. She'd have diamonds sparkling from every toe and finger, and a crown so heavy it would fold her ears. So there she is, and here's what she's imagining. The most precious silks would cloak her right up to her royal nose. Maybe her royal nose would have a golden nose ring. She would make hundreds of lists for her servants. She'd settle back on velvet pillows and eat caviar cones and watch a 20-foot TV all day long. Look at all those pillows she would sit on. But enough dreaming. Now she must get ready to make a fine impression on the prince. She chose her poofiest dress, arranged a new hairstyle, and struggled into her highest heels. As she clippity-clopped about tidying her room, leaving out only her most expensive toys, she came across the parrot. Stupid buzzard, she thought. Would the prince be impressed by this useless bird? Absolutely not. Never. So there she is, getting all pretty and cleaning up her room. So she hid the parrot behind the curtains. You see her there? There. Now everything was perfect. Princess Penelope put on her sweetest smile and sat upon her throne and waited to dazzle the prince. Ka-lump, ka-lump, ka-lump. Princess Penelope put her hand to her ear. This must be her prince. Ka-lump, ka-lump, ka-lump. She could just imagine him galloping up on his fine white horse. There she's listening for him. Ka-lump, ka-lump, ka-lump. Prince Percival galloped into Princess Penelope's chamber. No horse, but an impressive feat. And nice shoes. Whoosh! Princess Percival bowed deeply, and he held out a huge bouquet of roses. Gimme, said the parrot from behind the curtain. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Prince Percival gulped and handed over the roses. So he kind of has a horse, doesn't he? He has a wooden horse. Look, and he bows way low with all the roses. Can you see the parrot? He's right here. Mine, squawked the parrot. Mine, mine, mine. Prince Percival's eyebrows twitched. How could someone with such a sweet smile say such rude things? Talk, big beak. The prince scratched his nose and thought that maybe he wanted to be somewhere else. Then the parrot screamed, "Speak or I'll rattle your cage!" Cage? Cage? Prince Percival felt trapped. As he moved toward the door, the parrot screeched on. "Alrighty then, I'll put you on a ball and chain. Look, bird brain, I'm about ready to pluck your feathers out one by one." That did it. Prince Percival bolted out the door and galloped off. Ka-lump, ka-lump, ka-lump. He's getting out of there, isn't he? She does not sound very nice, huh? Princess Penelope followed. Clippity-clop, 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 clippity-clop. The parrot flapped after them, ball and chain and all, up and down the staircase, past the birthday present room, and through the kitchen they ka-lumped and clippity-clopped and flapped. As Prince Percival finally galloped out the palace door and into the safety of the green fields, the parrot called out, "Why don't you just get lost, nuthead?" Prince Percival was delighted to do so and didn't stop until he made it all the way to the beach. You see, there's the prince running away. And there she is following. And back here is the parrot. In the palace doorway, the parrot cocked its head at the Princess Penelope and cheerfully said, "Stupid buzzard!" Then it stepped out of the ball and chain and flew away. The prince and the parrot lived happily ever after. So the parrot decided to go live with the prince, huh? It looks like they're having fun building the sand castle and sitting on the beach. Let's see what happened to the princess. Princess Penelope was horribly embarrassed, but she got over it. And in no time, she went right back to work in front of her mirror, practicing her sweetest smile, just in case the second richest prince in the land should come her way one day. Miss Michelle really likes this story, but what I think the princess should have practiced was using kind words, right? At school, we try to use kind words and have a calm body. Guys, I miss you so much. And remember, Miss Michelle loves you.